Hi, it's Be Free and welcome to this Wealth Wednesday. Today I'll be talking about FHA approved condos and what that means. So the governing body that really is always looking out for the best interests of the consumer is HUD. And so HUD wants to be sure that when a buyer purchases a property, that it's pretty solvent, that it's going to be around and there's no, they're not buying junk in essence. That's the process of a property being HUD approved. There's a certification process that a condo association has to go through. And they have to submit documents to show their solvency. So it may be an insurance policy. They may have to give a list of the number of units that are rented out. Or if there's a pending lawsuit against the association, their budget, their master policy, a copy of their covenants. And so there's a fact check, if you will, that HUD is going through to determine if this property is certified or approved. And I'll give you an example. So let's say you have a daughter and your daughter is dating a gentleman. And any loving parent would say, okay, let me find out what's really going on with this guy. Like, what are his intentions? Where is his head? Is he solvent? Does he have more assets than liabilities? Can he take care of his responsibilities? Those are things you want to know. So if they can't pass that fact check, you're like, I don't know about this one. And you tell your daughter, look, you are on your own, boo. This is probably not a good idea, but guess what? It's on you. Same premise with HUD. HUD may say, hey, this property doesn't cut it. Does it mean you can't buy it? That doesn't mean you can't buy it. You can buy it as a consumer. Just know that if it's not approved, you may have to put more down. It may be 10% down, 20% down, 30% down. Or a bank may even say, guess what? We're not comfortable with lending anything on it, so you've got to buy it outright. You may be thinking, well, why would I even buy a property that's not FHA approved? Well, an investor may say, hey, not a problem for me. I am now able to get that property probably at a lower price because remember, if it's not approved, then that rules out the number of people that can buy it because now you need so much more down or cash. That investor is now saying, ding, 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 I can get a good deal on a property as long as it's a fairly decent property in a nice neighborhood, nice community, and I can really get good rent. Guess what? I'm going to buy it as an investor and take advantage of the fact that not a lot of people can buy it. So I'm ruling out the competition, if you will, of those who can. But it also has a flip side, which means if that investor ever wants to sell the property, they've done the same thing. They've limited who can buy it because everyone is not going to be able to put that amount of money down or buy it cash, buy it outright. So there is a way for you to check. You can go to hud.gov and type in the search box, condominium approval. It will bring up several things, but usually that first item to click would then be a search box, and you can input either the county, the city, the name of the community. So let's say, for example, you just want to check which condo associations are approved in a county. You can type in the county and hit search, and it'll give you a list of all of the properties that are FHA approved. Now you've got your list of properties. So a listing agent should know that beforehand. You should know that going into a property that you're interested in buying. And so now you know the process to check on your own. As a broker, I must say I really depend and lend, pun intended, on some of my lenders. And so I have to give a shout out to Douglas Moran of Moran Financial Group. He's one of the lenders I work with. So just wanted to give just cause there and say his name. But just look out for the next video on another Wealth Wednesday. Send me your comments or messages or DMs on particular questions and concerns that you might have that I can address. So thank you, and until next time.